To get a wider smile in ancient Rome, you could brush your teeth with pee. That sounds fake. It isn't. Not a metaphor, not an insult. Actual urine in the mouth every morning. And here's the part that makes it worse. It worked. Stale urine breaks down into ammonia. Ammonia is a bleach. It's in the cleaner under your sink right now. Rub it on your teeth and, yes, it lifts the stains. Disgusting. Effective. Both at once. So the way this story usually gets told, the Romans loved it, and the finest pee money could buy was imported all the way from Portugal. That part is where it gets slippery, because that's not quite what happened. The writers of the time didn't credit Rome with pee brushing at all. They pinned it on the people of Iberia, Spain, and they were not being kind about it. The poet Catullus wrote an entire poem mocking a man named Ignatius for exactly this. Ignatius has a dazzling white smile. He smiles in court, he smiles at funerals, and all along, everyone knows how you got those teeth so white. Pee. The imported Portuguese pee? No solid ancient source. That upgrade got added much later. The real story is stranger, and it isn't really about teeth at all. Because Rome didn't just tolerate pee, Rome ran on it. Urine was an industrial chemical. The laundries, the fullers, collected it by the potful. They would drop your dirty wool toga into a vat of it, and then a worker climbed in and stomped it clean, with his bare feet, in the pee. Ammonia strips grease, so the whitest togas in Rome got that way by soaking in stale urine. Tanners used it to soften leather. It brightened dyes. It was everywhere. The laundries reeked so badly that being a fuller was a running joke, a real, respectable trade that half of Rome made fun of for the smell. And they had standards. Pliny the Elder, a genuinely respected Roman naturalist, wrote that the stronger, more concentrated urine worked best. There were, essentially, grades of pee. So where do you get an endless free supply? Public urinals. Rome set collection pots out in the streets, people filled them, and the laundries hauled them away. Which brings us to the emperor, because if there is a river of valuable pee running through your city, a Roman emperor is going to tax it. His name was Vespasian. Around the year 70, he put a tax on the urine trade. Not a charge for peeing, a tax on the business of buying and selling the collected stuff. And he wasn't even the first to think of it. Nero had tried taxing pee years earlier. Vespasian just brought it back, because it made money. His own son, Titus, was disgusted. Taxing pee? It's beneath the empire. It's gross. So Vespasian held up a gold coin from the very first day's collection. He told his son to smell it. Titus sniffs it. Smells like a coin. And Vespasian says, "It came from urine." That line outlived the empire. Pecunia non olet. Money does not stink. Rome gave the world roads, concrete, aqueducts, an empire that lasted for centuries. And to this day, a public urinal in Italy is still called a Vespasiano. In France, a Vespasienne. They named the toilet after the emperor because he is the one who proved pee was worth money. He was right, by the way. The money never stank. It never had to. If that made you rethink your morning routine, subscribe. True stories that sound made up, that's the whole channel.